Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. So you have 1 or 2 minutes. Till then, you can revise what we discussed in the class so far. Okay. Hmm. And you can send the answers either to the counselor or either on my WhatsApp number directly.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Moaz. Assalamu alaikum. Okay. I suppose we should start the test now. Okay. It's
Okay, sir.
already 7:33 p.m. Yeah. Okay, in my watch. So, so what you guys need to do? The test will be of 10 minutes. Okay, and when I say stop, all of you have to stop. Okay, and then you will have to send your answers on my WhatsApp number. Okay,
Okay,
or Moaz, have you saved my WhatsApp number?
No, sir, still not coming.
so
Still
on
not
your
correct.
WhatsApp number.
Do one thing and just send it on the counselor number right
Okay.
now. It will be better. Okay.
Okay.
So your test will start now. I will be. You can ask me to move to the previous slide or move to the further slide. Okay.
Sir, should we send the test on your number or the counselor number?
On the counselor's number. Okay now.
Okay, sir.
Okay. No need to write down the question. Just write the question number and its answer. Okay.
Okay,
So questions are very easy here. Okay. Shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. So there are total 11 questions. Okay.
yes, sir.
Okay. Now your time starts now.
So do we have to elaborate or just simply write the answer?
Wherever there is a need to elaborate the question, you can elaborate there.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Was you also have to turn your camera on.
Okay.
ठीक है? हाँ.
Do we have to make a PDF or just send the photos?
Just send the photos now. Making the PDF will take time.
Okay, sir.
Sir, can you zoom a little bit?
हाँ, sure.
Thanks.
No, sure.
Sir, we should only write the option or the answer also.
Just write the options now.
Okay.
Sir, in question number 3, what do we have to do?
It's a yes or no question.
Okay, sir.
Sir, can you write it black pen?
You can write it in any pen.
Okay.
Okay. That is not the issue here. Okay now. Mhm.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, Ahmed, the test has already started. Try to join the class in the time. Okay, there are total 11 questions. Okay, the questions are very easy. You have to complete them under 10 minutes. Okay. You have already lost 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so be quick. Ahmed, you also turn your camera on in the class.
Yes, sir. I am going to connect it. Where are the other questions?
Yes.
You have to take the screenshot of the question.
If you want, you can take this screenshot. Okay.
Sir, what should we do in sixth question?
Question number 5.
No, six.
Sixth question. Classify crops on the basis of seasons in which they are grown. Yeah. We did discuss that in the previous class, no? Hmm.
No. Jasola phone, so I can take the screenshot.
Yeah, you can take the screenshot if you want. No issue in that.
Can you scroll up first?
Sure.
Scroll up so I can.
Other questions are in the next slide. You have taken.
Yes, I have to
Yeah.
take the first.
Okay, you have to take the first one as well. Yeah, take the screenshot.
So by crop plants, we can name any plants which are produced at a large scale.
Exactly. By crop, you have to mention those which are grown at a large scale.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, Ahmed, taking the screenshot of all the questions here up to 9. From question number 1 to 9, you have taken a screenshot of all of them.
Then, yes, sir.
Okay. Now take the screenshot of this page as well. Ploughing is done by, and hoe is a simple tool which is used for removing what?
I took this screenshot.
Ahmed, also, if your camera is working, if there's no issue, turn your camera on in the class. Okay, especially in the test, it is mandatory for you guys to turn your cameras on. Okay. Yeah, Arhan, you are answering which question?
The question number 6.
Okay, be quick. Only few minutes are left.
Okay.
Hmm. Yes, guys, be quick. It's already more than 10 minutes. Okay. These are not very short answer questions. You don't have to keep it very lengthy. Okay, just answer them in 3 lines.
So can you move to the next slide? Sir, in question number 10, which tool do we have to name? The modern or the traditional one?
Whatever tool we use. Okay
Okay,
now.
sir. Sir, I'm done.
Done? Okay, send it to the counselor.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Moz, what about you? Yeah, Moz, you are doing which question?
I did 11 question, but I didn't see 9 question.
Okay. Question number 9. Why can paddy not be grown in winter season? And what about you, Ahmed?
Sir, I'm on sixth question.
Okay, okay. Try to be very quick. Okay, you
Yes,
guys
sir.
have, it's already more than almost, it's about to be 15 minutes. Okay. So please try to be quick. Okay, so Ahmed, I will be giving you a few extra minutes since you joined the class late.
Sir, we
Okay.
have to make PDF for this.
Yes?
PDF we have to make for this question.
No, just take the photos and send it to the counselor. Okay now. Write your name one of the page. Write your name on the first page. Okay. Yeah.
Sir, I sent.
Send it. Good. Okay, Moaz and you, Ahmed. You guys also try to be very quick.
Yes, sir, I sent it.
Send it. Good. Yeah, Ahmed. Huh. Ahmed, which question you are solving? Which question you are answering?
Six, sir. I'm almost done with it.
Almost done. Okay, good. So, okay. So, shall we continue then? Yeah, Ahmed, do let me know once you're done. Okay, now. Okay.
So will we discuss our answers in
I
this
think
class?
I think no. In the next class, I will be showing you your marks. It would be better if you were to discuss right now. It will consume the whole class. It will consume the whole time. Okay, na.
Okay, sir.
Okay, na. Okay, guys. So Ahmed, please do let me know. Shall we continue? I mean to say like
Yes,
if you have completed. Hmm?
yes, sir.
We should continue. Okay.
Okay, sir. Can I write my exam while you teach?
Okay. Huh, we can do that also. Since the questions are not very technical. Okay, na. Things like this, like how to separate damaged seeds from the healthy seeds, we have already discussed that. Okay,
Yes, sir.
right now. Okay. Now, like you have got different tools for the purpose of sowing. Okay, you had the traditional tool, you have the modern tools also, right now, right?
Yes, sir.
So traditional tools structure was also simple. So thereby you had basically attached in this image, as you can see, the farmer has basically attached a funnel like structure to this tube. So as the bullocks are ploughing the land, they are plowing the land, the seeds are also being sown here, right? ना ये यहाँ पे
Yes,
हमने
sir.
simply attach कर रखा है, right? But the modern means of sowing the seeds are far better, far effective, and far time saving and labor saving also, right? ना हमारा time भी save हो रहा है. Okay, it is effective as well. So there are few things that needs to be ensured while we are sowing the seeds. Yeah, most what are the things we need to take care of जब हम sowing करते हैं? Arhan, you also have to answer this.
Okay, sir.
What are the things
So,
we need to take care of? Mhm.
so we should take care that the land is leveled and there are no clumps.
Good. First thing is that land has to be leveled down. Good. Second, Maz, you can also answer.
Okay.
So, before sowing this, so we should sow the seed at the right depth.
Exactly. Seeds should be sown at right depth. Okay. Neither too deep, neither too close to the surface.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And sir, this uh, nothing.
Hmm. You can say if there's even a small doubt, you can say it here. Okay, now. So seeds
Okay,
has
sir.
to be shown at the right depth. What else, Arhan? They
Sir,
had to be
and
showed
right
at
weather.
in the right weather. Exactly. Very important. Or it would be better to say in the right climate.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because weather is what? Acha, you guys tell me like what is the difference between the weather and the climate? Weather
Um,
is the
the weather changes day to day, meanwhile, climate changes month to month.
or like weather is what? Na? It's a day-to-day phenomena,
Yes,
right?
sir.
No? It's like the day-to-day changes in temperature, humidity, amount of sunlight, that is insulation के amount कितनी है. So that is basically weather. Okay. So there could be slight variation in the weather. But if I were to take the average of weather conditions of a given place in a large span of time, so then I consider it to be a climate. So
Yes,
एक
sir.
गिवन रीजन का मैं एक एवरेज टेम्परेचर कंडीशंस वाटर वहाँ पे कितने वाटर इवेपोरेशन हो रही है, what is the precipitation, that is rainfall level, what is the amount of sunlight that is falling on that area. So if I were to take an average of all these conditions, thereby say it's climate. Okay, so climate is a long term phenomena while weather is the day to day phenomena, right? So as you said was, we need to sow the seeds in right climate and in right weather also, right weather also.
Yes.
Why weather also has to be considered? Suppose it's a stormy day, suppose it's a windy day, suppose there's a rainfall in a given day, so we have to avoid for that as well,
Yes, sir.
right? Then there are some other things also, like in the field, should I be sowing all the seeds at random distances from each other, like one seed here, one seed here, one seed here, one
No,
seed
sir.
here, like this? No, they have to be sown at equal distance from each other.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so seeds should be sown at equal distances from each other.
So we should also remove the weeds present in the soil before sowing.
Exactly, at equidistant. Okay, fifth thing is that weeds should be removed. Good, should be removed, right? So these are the general things we need to take care of while we are basically sowing the seeds. Getting it now?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So in order to ensure that we sow the seed at the right depth, we sow the seeds at equal distance from each other. Which device would you be preferring? Will you be preferring the first device, that is this traditional tool attached with the plow, or the seed drill?
Seed drill.
Seed drills are much better, right now?
Yes, sir.
तो ट्रेडिशनल टूल में हम क्या देख रहे हैं कि the farmers they are using this, so they basically use plows or shovels भी use करते हैं, SHOVELS, shovels to
Yes, sir.
plow the land. They use, if there's it's a small farm, they will be using shovels right now.
Yes, sir.
Then there are devices like pickaxes, right? ये छोटे
Yes,
छोटे
sir.
tools होते हैं ploughing करने के लिए. So the traditional tool here, it's like a funnel is attached onto to the plow here. ठीक है. So once seeds were put in this funnel, so they would go into the tubes in it. Okay. A problem क्या होता है यहाँ पे? Problem here is that there could be several seeds sown at the same spot. एक ही spot पे हम several seeds को यहाँ पर sow कर रहे होते हैं.
Yes, sir.
So thereby it could lead to some problem. But later on, farmers came also with some solution. Now they also did some modification in it. So they made several connections to the मेन ट्यूब है एंड उन्होंने लेट्स से कि 3 ट्यूब्स ओपन कर लिए यहाँ पर, बट देन आल्सो देयर विल बी सम प्रॉब्लम इन इट एज वेल, राइट?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here they were basically putting the seeds, and from here the seeds will grow, but in the from the middle tube there more seeds will be coming out.
Yes, sir.
Getting it now? So there were some challenges in it, right? So now we came with the modern solution, that is the seed drill. So seed drill not only ensures that the seeds are sown uniformly, that means at equal distances from each other, and also at equal depth.
Yes,
Getting
sir.
it? Okay, so they ensure that they have to be sown at the particular depth. Okay, also like some of the seeds now, some of the seeds हम डेप्थ में भी देखते हैं, like there's a difference in the depth at which a particular seed should be sown. Okay,
Yes, sir.
for example, if I were to sow the seeds of a spinach plant, you all have eaten spinach leaves.
Yes,
So
sir.
if I were to sow the spinach seeds in very depth, in at a greater depth, so thereby it will have difficulty in germinating. Okay,
Yes, sir.
the plant will grow late, so it has to be spread close to the top soil. Getting it now? But then there are some seeds which have to be sown at a proper depth. उन्हें काफी deep में हमें sow करना पड़ता है,
Yes, sir.
right? So seed drill में आप actually fix कर सकते हैं like at what depth the seed I need to sow in the ground, right? So those are some advantages. Okay. Other thing about it is that like when I'm sowing the seeds now, I need to cover it with soil. After I have sowed the seed, I need to cover it. So it also covers the seeds with soil after sowing so that birds do not see them and eat them. Okay. The most uh, ben, uh, uh, the best benefit we get to see is that it saves our time and labor. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Ahmed, are you done? Yes, Ahmed done.
Yes, sir.
I haven't. You have sent it to the counselor.
Oh, no, no, sir. I have to do it
Okay.
right now, sir.
Yeah. Right now you have to send it, not after the class. Okay.
Yes, sir. Then can I be like like gone for 5 or 10 minutes, sir, to send this?
Okay. Right now in the class you can do it now. As you are
Yes, sir.
attending the class, okay. While attending the class, you can do it now. Why skip the class? Why skip
Not
for 5 minutes?
skipping the class, sir. Like I've moved my.
Okay. अच्छा चलो कोई issue नहीं. Okay. So these are the precautions that one needs to take while sowing it. Okay. Now then, why it is better to sow seeds uniformly? What are the problems we will be having if you were not to sow the seeds uniformly? When we say uniformly, no, it's not only about sowing the seeds at equal distances from each other. It also means all the seeds are being sown at the right depth.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So Moz, you do tell me, what if I were to not sow the seeds uniformly? What problems will I be having?
Sir, it will grow like attached leaf.
Attached? Attached?
Mm,
Look here. Every plant requires certain amount of water, certain amount of sunlight. Okay. Every plant requires certain amount of nutrition and water from the soil. ठीक है ना?
Yes, sir.
So if I were to sow like several seeds at the same spot, so they all will be competing with each other for the share of the nutrition from the soil and from the, and when the plants will grow out of them. Okay, one of the plants will be getting good amount of sunlight while the other might not be getting that much of sunlight.
Yes, sir.
So right now, so ultimately there will be competition between the plants for the share of the nutrition. Hence, none of them will be growing properly. So ये हमारा top soil है. Okay, top layer of the soil that is also called as horizon A.
Yes, sir.
Usually हमारी जो earth की crust है, in it there are three layers of the soil: horizon A,
Horizon B
yes,
and Horizon C.
and horizon C. And then after
Bedrock.
horizon C comes the bedrock. Good.
You are it in PDF, sir? Or
No, just send the photos now. Making it into PDF will take like 1 or 2 minutes. ठीक है ना? So just send the photos. So this is the bedrock. So where do we sow the seeds? In the bedrock, right?
No, sir.
Hmm.
So we should sow the seeds at the middle of the horizon.
Exactly. That is in the horizon A. That is also the top soil.
Yes, sir.
Asha, do tell me, like, why do we get to see that there are different layers of the earth crust? Why do we see that horizon A will be having fertile soil? In horizon B, you will see the bigger particles, bigger rock particles will be seen. In horizon C, also you will get to see that there will be bigger rock particles, and finally you get to see there's a layer of rocks that are compactly attached to each other. They are these rocks that you see in a bedrock. Water cannot percolate through the bedrock. Water इसके through cross नहीं कर सकती, right? They are basically impervious in nature. They does not permit the water to pass through it. So why is it so, like, we get to see that different soils are having different colors, different soils are having different amount of fertility in it.
So it is also because of the area and the climate
Hmm.
of that area, but
Hmm.
it could also be because of the tectonic plates moving. So the
Hmm.
uh, so the top layers will be getting shifted, and
Hmm.
the rocks will be falling.
Okay, you have covered some of the points. Okay, Amos, what do you think? Why do we get to see different types of soils are there? Why not all of the soils are same?
because of nutrition.
Because of
Nutrition.
nutrients in them.
Nutrition.
Acha, look here. Look, guys, the thing here is now the geographic condition of different places are different, right?
Yes, sir.
The geographic condition here in the Himalayan region of the India, it is different from that of the southern region of the India. Okay, the geographic condition here in India, it is different that from the Siberian deserts, that or it is different from the Africa or from any other continent, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's not like we get to see this condition today. It has been the same for thousands of years, right? And we know that how the soil formation took place. Soil formation took place by the process of weathering, either the physical weathering or the chemical weathering, right?
Yes, sir.
We know that once the soil that we see, once they were rocks, right now,
Yes,
and
sir.
in thousands and thousands and millions of years, they were basically disintegrating into very small and fine pieces, right? So those rock particles, which were very old, the older rock particles, they went through a span of when they went through a longer span of weathering. So
Yes, sir.
thereby they broke into very fine particles of soil. Now the ones that you see those type of soil, like the sandy soil that you see, they are having bigger particles. So it means that they were formed from relatively younger rocks.
Yes, sir.
Getting it, Moaz, I'm trying to say. Yeah, Arhan,
Yes,
Ahmed,
sir.
I am saying that the very fertile soil, like the clay soil or the loamy soil that we see, okay, they were formed from the oldest rocks, right? The rocks
Yes,
that
sir.
were found, let's say, take a figure, it will be more convenient. Say there were some rocks, huge rocks, were 5 million years ago. So so in the span of 5 million years, they went through the process of physical or chemical weathering, and now let's say today we get to see the clay soil or the loamy soil. And then there were the rocks, let's say 2 million years ago. So 2 million years ago is relatively younger time than that of the 5 million. Okay. So so suppose there were rocks that were 2 million, that were existing 2 million years ago. So due to the disintegration of those rocks, okay, due to the weathering of those rocks, the soil that we see, let's say it is sandy soil.
Yes,
So
sir.
it is due to that process also how long a particular rock went through the process of weathering. So that is another factor that determines the soil type, right? And then there are other geographic conditions also, like the tectonic plates, as Arhan mentioned. Tectonic plates are always moving. Our Earth is divided into um, seven major tectonic plates, right? And all of them are colliding into each other. Okay. So the Himalayan ranges that you see now, today आप Himalayan ranges देखते हैं. Okay, like 40 to 50 million years ago, volcanoes existed there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right now. So the rocks that you see there, okay, those are the metamorphic rocks. Those are the igneous rocks. And was Arhan Ahmed, how does igneous rock forms? Igneous rock की
Sir,
formation कैसे होती है?
so due to extreme pressure and heat.
नहीं. When the molten magma melts, volcano से magma निकलती है. Magma erupts out of the volcano, right, Moaz? So when the molten magma cools down and solidifies, so it leads to formation of igneous rocks, right now.
Yes,
So
sir.
igneous rocks can be found in the Himalayas. So the igneous rock is found there in the Himalayas, right? But in some in other parts of the India, igneous rocks are seen, but not in that much amount, right? So rocks can be different types. There are igneous rocks, there are sedimentary rocks, there are metamorphic rocks, right? So due to that factor, also soils are of different types, right? So, anyways, let's get back to what we were discussing. Like the question was, why is it better to sow the seeds uniformly? So when I say uniformly, it covers two things. First, the seeds have to be shown at the right depth.
Yes, sir.
So all the seeds that we'll be sowing here now, all of them have to be right depth. It's not like this. If this is at this level, this one also has to be at the same level. Okay. And all of them have to be equal distance from each other. The reasons why, the reason here is that because to ensure that each one gets the equal share of nutrients. Okay. Guys, I will be back in just 1 minute. Okay. Otherwise, my device will turn off. Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's at 2%. Okay. Okay. So this is the reason. Okay, like why they needs to be shown at the right, shown uniformly from each other to ensure that each seed germinates properly and later gets equal share of nutrients and sunlight. Is that clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now Ahmed, answer to me. Why are plants kept in small bags in the nursery? We did discuss these things in the class. Yeah. Why certain plants are kept in small bags in nursery? Basically, why
Sir,
certain crops are grown in the nursery? That should be the question. क्यों हम कुछ crops को nursery में grow करते हैं?
Can I?
so I
Let
don't understand.
Ahmed try first.
I don't understand the question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand the question.
The question here is now like why plants are grown in the nursery. That is the question. This here, that is a nursery. Okay,
There's some
in which Mhm.
and harmful chemicals.
नहीं, हम प्लांट्स को एक नर्सरी में पहले क्यों ग्रो करते हैं? आफ्टर दैट इट इज ट्रांसप्लांटेड टू अनदर फील्ड. Why is it that certain plants are grown in a nursery first? Yeah,
To
Moz,
protect
can you think of the reason? Yeah, Ahmed, to protect.
seeds.
To protect the seeds.
And
Mm-hmm. Look here, simply.
So can I?
Okay, Arhan, you continue.
So, it's because some plants are grown in the nursery because uh, they are taken care from when they are a seedling, and when they grow, when they germinate a little bit, when they grow like 6 to 7 centimeter, they are planted into another field, and then they are cultivated from there.
Right. Okay, but then the reason is why we are actually doing this? Why not just plant the crop on the main land?
Um,
Why we do this extra labor? Moz?
Plant.
Yeah, someone was answering.
Yes, sir. To sell plant seeds.
Yeah, continue.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
so because the farmers can select the healthy seedlings, and just by spreading them in the field won't determine the seeds whether they are defected or not.
Look here. Okay, good, Arhan. Look, some of the reasons here is now, like in the nursery, what do we ensure? We ensure that plant gets sufficient amount of nutrients. So they are
Yes,
supplied with, they are grown in a very fertile soil. जब भी आप मार्केट से एक सैपलिंग परचेस करते हैं, look at the quality of the soil in which that sapling is grown and look at the quality of the soil in your garden. That is completely different. हाँ, वो loamy soil होता है usually, that is dark black in color, right now. So it is grown in a very rich soil there. So thereby it is, the seed is supplied with sufficient amount of nutrition so that it germinates properly and then grows into a healthy sapling. When plant has grown to a length of 6 to 10 centimeter, it is called a sapling. Okay. Second thing, as Arhan was saying, like farmers can select the healthy plants. अब इनमें से भी हम we will be selecting the healthy saplings. Okay, and then we will be now transplanting it to the main field, growing the sapling and transferring the sapling into the main field, that is called as transplanting.
yes,
Right. Also, here they are grown in an environment that is free from pests, that are free from the birds, free from the several
greenhouse.
insects. Basically it is a greenhouse. Not every time it is a greenhouse, but it could be grown in a greenhouse as well, right now. So that is the advantage. So now when we will grow it in the main field, so it will grow in a better way. Very good now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and nursery is what? It is a place where young plants are grown for planting elsewhere, right? Also हम
Yes,
कह सकते हैं कि nursery they are acting as a repository of saplings. They are acting as a repository of saplings.
yes, sir.
Okay now. Nursery, a place
So are
where,
they kept in the small bags to contain moisture?
yes, why they are kept in small bags? How we can understand in that manner also, so that they hold the moisture. Okay, that can be one of the reason. Young plants are grown to be planted elsewhere. They will be supplied with sufficient amount of nutrition. Okay, they are grown in a fertile soil. Okay, and then later on, once they have grown to a proper length, they are now called as saplings, and then it is transplanted to the main field. Okay, that
Yes,
is
sir.
called as transplanting.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the next thing is like why manures and fertilizers are added to the soil. Look, as you guys know now, just like our body requires different types of nutrients like the carbohydrates, proteins, minerals, vitamins, roughages, etc.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, these are the different types of nutrients required by our body to function well. In the same manner, there are some nutrients that are required by the plants also. Plants requires 18 essential nutrients. How many?
18.
18 essential nutrients are required by the plants. Okay. Yes, Moj. Now,
Yes.
from the air, why the process of photosynthesis? Now, plants will be taking three of the nutrients. Like they will be taking hydrogen, what
Carbon
else?
dioxide.
Carbon and oxygen.
Yes, sir.
हम यहाँ पे elements की बात कर रहे हैं. Here we are not talking about 18 essential nutrients in the form of
And
elements. Okay, thereby I'm not seeing carbon dioxide or water. I'm referring to carbon and oxygen and hydrogen here. Okay, in their element form. Okay. So from the air, these are the nutrients taken up by the plant by the process of photosynthesis. Right now.
yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what are the nutrients that the plant takes up from the soil?
Sir, nitrogen.
Nitrogen is one of the example. Good. From soil, some of the nutrients that are taken up by the plant are as follows. As you said, it is nitrogen. Okay. Then it is phosphorus also.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes.
Then potassium as well. ठीक है. कुछ और भी आप याद कर सकते हैं. Like there is sulfur also. Sulfur is also taken up by the plants from the soil.
Sir, but they are not in large quantity.
Not in the large quantity, but it is required. It is essential. And
Okay,
PA,
sir.
nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, the first three, इन्हें हम primary nutrients भी कहते हैं. They are also called as primary nutrients. Remember that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because they are required in sufficient amount of quantity. But magnesium is also required in some quantity. And you will ask, like, what are the rules? Like, just like we have got several vitamins have got role to play in our body. Like, if they have got deficiency of the vitamins, you will develop some diseases, some problems, right? So,
Yes,
so
sir.
vitamin B1 or vitamin B has got role to play, whether it's vitamin C, vitamin D. Each one plays different roles, right? Vitamin K plays roles. If someone's body lacks in vitamin K, then the blood will not clot. If there's a wound, blood will continue to ooze out from that wound. blood continue,
Yes, sir.
wound से flow होता रहेगा. So thereby vitamin K actually helps in the clotting of the blood. So in the same manner, magnesium की भी importance है, sulfur की भी importance है. Some of them helps in the process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis में हम देखते हैं simply like carbon dioxide, water. Okay, these are taken up. But then there are roles of some minerals also, which are usually not discussed. ठीक है ना, Ahmed, Muaz, Arhan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are some other examples?
Yes, sir.
You don't have to remember all of them. I'm just listing them just so you guys know. Okay. So calcium is also taken up. Zinc की भी जरूरत पड़ती है. Okay ना. Then copper की भी जरूरत पड़ती है. Like these are some of the nutrients, right?
The iron.
Iron, yeah, very good. Iron, that is also very essential. Magnesium के अलावा हम देखते हैं मैंगनीज की भी जरूरत पड़ती है.
Yes, sir.
Manganese also is required. फिर like if you ask like boron की भी हम बात करेंगे. Boron is also required, right? So these are some of the examples. Now the question is, do you have to remember all of them? No. You have to just remember what are the nutrients taken up by the plant from the photosynthesis. These three, okay,
Yes, sir.
and then you can remember nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, or the ones which are common, like आपने calcium का नाम सुना है, zinc, copper, iron, sulfur. So you can remember if you wish them. If you wish, you can remember them as well. Now the question is that, do soil have all of those nutrients present in them?
No,
क्या
sir.
soil में ये सभी nutrients present होती है?
No, sir.
Hamaz, Ahmed, Arhan, no. So thereby it has to be supplemented. It has to be supplied to the soil, and
Yes,
that is met by providing manures and fertilizers to the soil. Okay. Now, out of the two, both have got some advantages, both have got some disadvantages as well.
yes, sir.
Now you guys think of what are the advantages of using manure over the fertilizer, and what are the advantages of using fertilizer over manure. One by one, you will start answering this. Starting from okay, Arhan. Start करें आप.
Oh, so, a little overuse of manure won't affect the plant as if we were overuse the fertilizers.
Will you please repeat a little overuse of?
The manure won't affect the plant as compared to fertilizers.
Yeah. Okay. And what are the advantages of using fertilizer over manure?
So it has more
Mhm.
components of nutrients aside from manure.
Okay, it has got more essential nutrients. Okay. Acha. What about you, Moaz? Can you think of like what could be some advantages? Like manure is organic, the organic component है. Fertilizer is inorganic, it is a chemical compound. What could be the advantage of using manure over the fertilizer? क्या advantage हो सकता है? Like like the biotic thing, something that is organic, it is always better than the inorganic components, because
Yes, sir.
inorganic components के हमेशा side effects होते हैं, right?
Yes,
They
sir.
will be having some side effects. So thereby manures are more healthy for the plant, but then the disadvantage is that it does not fulfills all the requirement of the plant. So hence farmers have to use fertilizers. Yeah, Ahmed, can you think of any other advantages and disadvantages of these two?
It's fertilizers like use of this,
Mm-hmm.
it can damage the soil's fertility,
Okay. Good.
while the
Okay.
man takes time in fertilizing fertilizing the soil.
Okay. So one of the point you have mentioned over here, like if you were to continuously use the fertilizers in a given piece of land, so after some time what will happen? It will start to lose its fertility no matter how much you keep on adding, but its fertility lose honi shuru ho gayi. Why? Because there's something called as absorption capacity.
Yes,
ठीक
sir.
है, जस्ट लाइक सॉइल की पर्कुलेशन रेट होती है, पर्कुलेशन कैपेसिटी होती है, सिमिलरली सॉइल हैज गॉट एब्जॉर्प्शन कैपेसिटी आल्सो. ओके, and what is what determines how much of absorption there will be in soil? It is determined by not only by the type of soil but also by the amount of humus that is there in the soil. soil
Yes,
में
sir.
कितना humus present है इससे भी determine होता है. Humus, you guys know what is humus?
Yes, sir.
Hmm? Okay, one of you define humus. Any idea about humus?
No, sir.
Look, in the soil, as we know now, there are several organisms that are living in the soil. Like it could be microorganisms, it could be insects, it could be worms, it could be several bacteria. Those are the humus. Several bacteria are actually good for the soil.
Yes, sir.
Okay, like when we will study about the bacteria that helps in fixing the atmospheric nitrogen into the soil, rhizobium bacteria. Those are the good bacteria. हमारे पास denitrifying bacteria भी होते हैं,
Yes, sir.
right? So those are the examples. Okay, so guys, we will keep our discussion here. In the next class we will continue with other topics. Okay.